And welcome! There's one more thing I have to do, which I forgot to configure before I switch to the screen. How is everyone doing today? We're going to be starting the Guessathon in just a moment. In the meantime, feel free to acquaint yourself with some of the rules. If you'd like to add rounds, you could do so with the super chats. Hello, hello, everyone. Thank you for your patience. Just to update in this etch cam, as you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. Someday, I will upgrade this camera so I don't have to go into these settings every time. Alright, let's make this a little more in focus. It's looking pretty good. And that's looking pretty better, if I do say so myself. Let's angle down and... there we go. I'll say close enough, baby. Okay, there we go. Have I filled my water bottle? I have a backup in my office. My other one is empty, but this one's full. Thank you for remembering, though. Let me see if I can do one of these, like... I'm trying to get this out of the camera. See the shadow of the top of this? I don't like that. I would ideally like to... There we go. That's a little better. Something about... Okay. This is good enough. Alright. Can you start now? Arya, I am trying, but rushing me will accomplish the opposite. Right now I'm doing free labor for you, so you don't get the right to rush me. Let's make that clear. Alright. Let's do it, everybody. Starting the first round in just a few more seconds. This is 3 words. Why is it so funky? Why is it... What is going on here? Okay, that's better. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Hey, thank you, Cozy, for adding 3 rounds. We now have, well, counting this round, we have 6 total rounds. Thank you so much for that first super chat, Cozy. Oh my goodness, right when the game starts, too. This is 3 words. Alright, remember that. Three words. How'd you do that so fast? Lot of practice. Lot of practice. Few seconds left. Alright, looks like we got about 4 seconds of latency. Not too bad. Thank you, Arya. I appreciate it. You said it as a joke? Well, you were near the top guessers for that reason. The answer is Grapes of Wrath, and Charisma is number 1. Drop some C's in the chat for Charisma. Allura is number 2, and Arya is number 3. Grapes of Wrath is a book. Yes, it is. All right, starting up that next round. One word. Charisma. Good context. That's an arrow at the end there, everybody. That's an arrow at the end. Few seconds left. Welcome to everyone playing. If this is your first time here, I will add a round if we get to 100 likes by 5:45 p.m. Serena is number 1, EA Casillas is number 2, and Jenny's number 3. Drops of S's for Serena, the first to guess mouse. To Arya, I am very grateful to say that I have a significant amount of professional experience drawing on an Etch-a-Sketch today. I have been doing it since I was 4 years old, and I've never stopped. What you are witnessing is quite literally a professional at work. As far as what I'm doing right now, I'm probably the only one in the world, quite literally, who could do it at the speed and the rate and the accuracy and all those good things. Here we go. This is 2 words. 2 words, everybody. 2 words. I feel like this song is extra loud. I don't know if it's loud for everybody else. As a reminder, if you would like to add rounds, the only way to do so is with super chats, but I do have a like goal. If we hit it by 5:45 p.m. Eastern, roughly the next 21 minutes. We're at 12 likes. If we get to 100, then I will add a bonus round. Ryan's number 1 at guessing. Cheer up. Do I have any hidden talents? I feel like I've shared most of them with the chat in the past. I'll have to think about that one. Jenny's number 2 and Serena is number 3. Kudos to everybody who guessed. Cheer up. Generating the next prompt. There's a lot of words for this, so I do apologize, but hopefully you guys guessed the one. It's 1 word. 1 word. How do I conserve my artwork? Great question, Gust. I encourage you to do !permanent to check out a video where I showcase my process. So this is what a Gen Alpha does with the internet. Do you think I'm Gen Alpha? Do you think? I'm 33 years old, Mushroom. I am deep in the millennial bucket. Okay, anyways, not me. Okay, here we go. Start again. 3, 2, 1. The viewer base. The viewer bass? This is, you think my viewer bass is Gen Alpha? I actually kick out Gen Alpha from my streams. The shading on this is irrelevant. What's up, Narinjas? Nice to see you here. You've been a member for 6 months. Alright. A lot of people are on the right track, but make it 1 word and it's 3 syllables. Lots of clues there. Oh, you thought this was a loop? Well, nice to have you here. What's up, Sticky? Nice to see you here. I like to host these guessathons on here. We get a large age range tuning in. Definitely some Gen Alpha slips under the cracks. What's the age cap on Gen Alpha these days? Anybody know? Whoa, we got a Sticky raid in the chat. That's what's up. Thank you, Sticky, for bringing your viewers over here. But yeah, sorry everybody, I made it. Hey, Shigi's a millennial. The answer was meteor, I guess asteroid. Man, there's a lot of words I wasn't thinking about for this one. But Harry was the first to guess meteor, so kudos to Harry. Very good job. Very, very good job. H is in the chat for Harry. Ryan's number 2 and Bunny is number 3. All right, let's generate that next prompt. Here we go. As a reminder, if we hit the like goal, then I will add bonus rounds. So the like goal is 100 likes. All you gotta do to like the stream is double tap the screen if you're viewing on mobile. If not, there's a thumbs up somewhere on your screen. This one is one word. EA Casillas, I like the track you're on. Great question, Heated Vlogs. Case sensitivity does not matter for my Guessathon prompts. Excellent question. If you add... Hey, what's up, Narinjas? Thank you for adding a round. Show some love to Narinjas. Next drawing stream when? Well, if we hit our live chat goal, I will do one this weekend. Otherwise, probably Monday, to be honest. Let's add that round. Jenny is the first to guess UFO. EA Casillas is number 2, and Ryan Fahey is number 3. Are you on the leaderboard now? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. You are number 6 on the leaderboard on the left, but on the right, you are number 9. So, making your way up. That is the best thing I've ever... Thank you, Carter. Double tap for like. Narinjas is right. We have a little more than 15 minutes to get to that like goal, so... Alright, let's do the next one. You're gonna have to use your thinking cap for this one. It's one word. That's all I'm gonna tell you. It looks like a person. It did kind of look like a person wearing a sombrero of sorts. Alright, I don't know if this one will come across, I'll be honest with you. If anyone guesses this, you have my respect. Okay, so this is the first part of the word, okay? And the second part of the word has to do with this. Will anyone guess it? First half of the word, second half of the word. This part here. What would you call this part? You were really close, Alora. FLX, you said it a little after the timer ended. I was looking for Fortnite. FLX was close. I didn't have enough time for that one, everybody. Alas. Yeah, I was trying to point at the fort part of the castle. I didn't know how to... That's a hard one. Alright. Generating the next prompt. Why not fork knife? Sticky raid has landed. Thank you again, Sticky. Drop some frogs in the chat for Sticky. I always think that your profile pic reminds me of a frog because it's green and smiling. Draw the llama from Fortnite, not for a Fortnite prompt. I don't even know what the llama is. Is it like the pinata llama? I feel like I've seen that. There they are. Look at all those frogs. That's awesome. All right, let's do what could be the last round. I have a feeling a lot of you are going to guess this one. That's all I'm going to say, so be ready. color would help for this one, eh? We are down to 0 rounds. If you've been thinking about adding rounds, I encourage you to do so before we hit hero time. You'll see why once we hit hero time, that's all I'm gonna say. Shaman, it does have that energy, and it's because I learned a lot about drawing those in college. That is my mistake. I spent a lot of time drawing them in college. I've never heard of that game, Carter. So I don't take requests during Guessathons only because it gives people an unfair advantage. EA Casillas is number 1. Farida says, nah, and it's your 20th super chat. Show some love to Frida for adding 7 rounds right now. Show some love, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds, baby. Thank you so much, Frida. That was amazing of you. Let me show some thank you to all the lovely super chatters. By the way, if you have been a super chatter this stream, you will see your name in rainbow on the leaderboard. I think that's kind of neat. All right. And EA Casillas is number 1. Drops of eats for EA Casillas. Devil Lala is number 2. And Shiki is number 3 at Guessing Flamingo. All right. Let's do... I will do... Oh, this is a fun one. All right, this one you're going to have to use your thinking cap. I just came up with it off the top of my head. I always like when I come up with unique prompts for these Guessathons. Here we go. Yeah, already longer. It's true that he did vlogs. That last Guessathon ended pretty shortly. Thank you again, Frida, for saving the stream. All right, this one is 1 word. Wow, somebody can read my mind. Oh, I didn't have enough room here. Oh, a lot of people are guessing it now. Thinking cap, everybody. You got it. Dexton is probably very smart if they got it correct. You were sent here by a YouTube Danielle? What's up, Danielle? Thank you for joining in. The answer is carpet. It's car plus pet. Were you sent here by Sticky? I feel like Sticky brought a lot of lovely people to the stream today. Horrible drawing for the answer. Thanks, A. I appreciate that. No requests, just good vibes. Great Nat just added 7 more rounds. Thank you so much, Great Nat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's get this next round started, baby. You can't remember? I'm so thrilled that a YouTube brought you this way. This one's 2 words. So weird to draw this unpixelated, I'll tell you what. But it's easier, ironically. It's a lot quicker to draw it unpixelated. Can I tell you how mad I am that I got rid of my hoodie of this? That hoodie sold for $500 recently on eBay. The hoodie of this. I had this hoodie. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know why I got rid of it. Sticky's on the right track. Oh no, Alora, you forgot to press send. The answer is Nyan Cat. Aaliyah is number 1, Artistic Person's number 2, and Ryan's number 3. It might be Allie A. Drop some A's in the chat for Allie, please. It reminds me of when you were 6 on the internet. You just dated me. I was like 18, 20 when this came out. Oh my god. Alright. It's good to train your brain. Love hearing that. Are you on the leaderboard? You'll see your name on the left, but if you're on the right, let's take a look. You can see the leaderboard scrolling during my Guessathons. Looks like you're right here on the leaderboard. Here we go. Reminder that if we get to 100 likes in the next 11 minutes, or 9 minutes, I will add a bonus round. So make sure to double tap that screen. It's free, it's easy, bam. It's the guy who was drawing the YouTube. Danielle, you described 8,000 people. Probably sticky. Two words, everybody. Two words. Two words. This is like the first part, this is the second word. Ooh, only 4 people got this one. The answer I was looking for is palm sundae. Palm tree and ice cream sundae. Charisma's number 1, Pame is number 2, and Dexton is number 3. Palm Sunday is a day celebrated in Christianity. Do you know what Palm Sunday is? That probably implies you are at least familiar with Christianity. All right, generating the next prompt. You did not know that. Well, hopefully you'll know this next one. This one could be 1 or 2 words, depending on how you spell it. We're at 39 likes, everybody. And if in 7 minutes we get to 100 likes, it's a big ask, but all you gotta do is double tap that screen. Whee! The answer is stopwatch. We've got Sigfrido Gill. Welcome to number 1. Drop some S's for Sigfrido in the chat. Sabine is number 2, and Ryan is number 3. Kudos. All right, start the next word. This is 1 word. This one is probably as simple as you think it is. I'm glad you're having fun, Frieza. Frida. It's like a side plot of Kuroko in a way, Frida. Fireball is the answer. Charisma's number 1. Drop some C's for Charisma. Flix is number 2, and Harry is number 3. Let's start this next round, baby. Next round is 1 word. Where are you in the leaderboard? You can always see your name during the round on the right side of the screen. It will cycle twice, so if you miss it the first time, you can catch it the second time. Shigi. My favorite Batman. Of all the Batmans I've seen, probably The Dark Knight. That's probably a lot of people's answers, but I really enjoyed it. What can I say? Few seconds left. A lot of guesses that were correct. We're at 41 likes and we got 4 minutes left. If we get to 50, I will... I don't know. I want to stick to the rules. It's 100, so... Alright, Barry's is number 1, Serena's number 2, and Shigi is number 3. I guess in Batman. Woo! Alright, starting the next round. You haven't been on a leaderboard in a bit? That can always change in just a moment. One word, everybody. I'm pretty proud of this drawing. It turned out similar to how I had it in my head. This one's just one word, so if you add extra words, it will not count the answer. Alright, the answer is lifeguard. And Scott Brown is number 1, Ryan Fahey's number 2, and Sabine is number 3. Alright, let's generate the next prompt. It would have gotten on the board if you didn't say lifeguard. That might have helped. Alright, this one's gonna be from memory. I don't know why they're angry, but they are in my drawing. That's what he looks like, right? I like how this one turned out. There are 2 acceptable answers for this. If you put it with or without the second word, you're okay. Yeah, a lot of people got it. Shorts sure are delicious, aren't they, Brandon? The answer is Bart or Bart Simpson. If you put Bart Simpson, you're okay. Barry's is number 1. Once again, drop some B's in the chat for Barry's. Frida's is number 2. And Frieza, welcome to number 3. He looks like he committed a crime. He does that often. Maybe he was out flying a kite at night. Bartholomew. All right, this next one. It can be 1 or 2 words once again. Woo! What's up, Brandon? Thank you for the super chat. In just a moment, I certainly will. Brandon just added 7 more rounds to today's Guessathon. Thank you for that, Brandon. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo! To Casey, I have a silly amount of practice. I'm glad you're enjoying this, though. He has a sister? happy to remind. I've seen a couple episodes. I really got to pick it up again. By the way, we are 2 yellow super chats away in the next 27 minutes. Whoa! We are 1 super chat away. That is $10 and up. Holy cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds from getting a bonus weekend stream. So thank you so much for that, Brandon. My goodness. Let's scooch a couple things here. There we go. All right, Shigi is number 1, Serena is number 2, and Sabine is number 3. Let's do the next prompt. All right, I will do, let's see here. I'll do this one. Oh, and Platypus unlocked the goal. Can a mod put in my to-do list to put up a poll for when we do the weekend stream on Discord? Thank you so much, Platypus, for adding 7 more rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, baby. Okay. This one is 2 words. Thank you so much to Platypus and Brandon for your amazing support tonight. I like that so many of you have already guessed. 2 words. It's that somebody put manic. It's a manic. Oh, that's funny. This next one is going to be 3 words, everybody. Three seconds left. Yeah, I don't know why carpet came up again. I wasn't surprised. I wasn't expecting it. The answer is magic carpet. Ryan's number 1, Savina's number 2, and Pamus number 3. Drop some R's in the chat to Ryan. Kudos for getting number 1. You're laying on your carpet right now? I hope it's comfy. Does it tie the room together? 3 words. Thank you, everybody, for knocking out that gift goal, though. Yes, Frieza. Yes. Oh, Brandon dropping another $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Holy cow. This is going to be a long guessathon, everybody. Frida's number 1, Serena's number 2, and Sabina's number 3 at guessing eye to eye. Heck yeah. We got a lot of fans of a Goofy movie in the chat, and that is what's up. Next one is 1 word. Love the use of emojis there, Jesse. 1 word. Remember I said that. What? Oh my god, another 7 rounds? Holy cow. I will add those in just a sec. Thank you so much, Platypus. I saw that in my peripheral on my phone screen. Let's add those rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Holy cow. All right. I might have to do a brief, what happens when I put this here? No, that makes it that. We might have to be careful about, I don't want to hit that quota, you know? The answer is Butters. Ryan is number 1, Shigi is number 2, and Brandon is number 3. Woo! I guess in Butters. All right. Let's do it. Next prompt. You don't know who Butters is? Character from? A lot of people saw VeggieTales there. Nope, I was drawing Butters from South Park. Thank you again, Platypus, for that super chat. One word. Oh my gosh, Michael. There we go. I really had to give an illustration for this one. The let me do it for you dog. The Borzoi. The answer is Pringles. Sabine is number 1, Sir. Andrew is number 2, and Shiki is number 3. Woo! As a reminder, if you see your name in a different spot on the leaderboard, it might be related to a latency issue. You can check. Why is he miserable? Because his hand can't fit in the Pringle can. Two words. I gotta look at the bottom of the Etch-a-Sketch here. I'm looking at the screen instead of the Etch-a-Sketch. That works out pretty well, actually. There we go. We're looking at this. What do you call that? It's 2 words. The answer is diving board. Kudos to EA Casillas for being number 1, Mafu's number 2, and Sabina's number 3. All right, next round. One word. Hopefully it counted your answer, Brandon. Thank you, everybody, for the amazing support today, by the way. You don't know your countries, obviously. I'm learning through hosting Guessathons. I'm doing a little stretch. Now's a good opportunity if you've guessed. It's Ohio. Correct, it's Ohio. Ohio gozaimasu. It is Japan. Sigfrido's number 1, KO is number 2. What's up, KO? Nice to see you here. And Frida's number 3. Thanks for joining in, Charisma. All right, doing the next round. Look at how many rounds we have here today, KO. Has anyone here ever played the game past the blank what the answer is? Does anybody know that game? Because I frickin' love that game. I should have brought that to board game night recently. Can someone add that? You know that game, Platypus? I love that game. Yes, Frieza, yes. It's so fun. It's so easy to learn. Can a mod add that to my to-do list as well to bring that to the next game night? The game is called Pass the Pigs. It's so much fun. I grew up playing it a lot. Frieza was the first to guess pig. KO is number 2 and Iran is number 3. Generating the next prompt. EA Cussy is. Frieza, I hear you there. I can understand that. They did bring it back, but who knows how long it'll be around, you know what I'm saying? The answer is TikTok. Frida's number 1, Elia is number 2, and Iran is number 3. Drop some Fs for Frida. Even after I finished drawing it. Well, in your defense, I did kind of do a rush job of it. Here we go. One word. I'll do a little shading to be fancy. Final guesses in. The answer is Switzerland. Pame is number 1, EA Casillas is number 2, and Shigi is number 3. Woo! Hey, Shigi's from Switzerland. Glad to have represented your flag finally on stream. All right, this next one is one word. You were close to first. You were very close. Rev up those fryers. Oh my god. You be thankful that Brigido's not here right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We might crash the Guessathon, everybody. We might crash it with inquiries. We'll find out. Get those final guesses in, everybody. Few seconds left. Earth pimple. The answer is volcano. Scott is number 1, Frida's number 2, and KO is number 3. Looks like Jenny is holding number 1 on the leaderboard. It's nice to see new names up there. Very curious. Kudos. All right. Drop some S's for Scott in the chat. This one is one word. Well, I didn't fit everything on it. I'm sorry. But I fit a lot of it. As a reminder, Nightbot just reminded me to tell you all about the fact that I have a Discord, !Discord, if you would like to have access to it. It is a place where you could be voting for what happens on the next stream this weekend, just saying. The answer is Mexico. Captain Nudios is number 1. Kudos to Captain Nudios. Aran is number 2, and Correz VR is number 3. Drop some C's for Captain. All right. This next one is going to be from memory. It is one word. That's what it looks like, right? The answer is Eve. Aran is number 1, Sabine is number 2, and Shigi is number 3. I'm guessing Eve. Close to Eevee the Pokemon. Alright, welcome to everybody joining in. If this is your first time here, my name is Jen. I go by Princess Etch. I'm a professional Etch-a-Sketch artist, and we are playing Guess the Drawing together. It's basically Pictionary, but on an Etch-a-Sketch. Helps to make sound effects when I'm drawing. Woo! The answer is butterfly. Berries is number 1, EA Casillas is number 2, and KO is number 3. I'm guessing butterfly. Huzzah. All right. We need more Pokemon in this. That could be arranged for the future. Fear not. All right, we're going to do the next one. One word, everybody. I didn't mean for this one to be complex. The answer is bagel. Pame is number 1, the Was is number 2, and Shigi is number 3. Kudos for guessing bagel. White icing, I tried to cut the bagel in half, because usually it's sliced in half, so then you can separate it. Yeah. Why'd I choose the plain? What? I like plain bagels. You put cream cheese on them? Yeah. I mean, I won't argue with donuts being theoretically better, at least for a dessert. Hey, we got Shigi and Alia and EA Casillas in the 500-point club, by the way. That's very cool. Yeah, it's perfect, Jay. Don't worry. I thought it was pretty good, I gotta say. I liked it. All right, here we go. Next round. I like geography ones. It's fun to try to draw them really fast. Hey, that's what's up, KO. Haha. You're on the correct track, platypus. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lachlan. The answer is Australia. Nick is number 1, Pam is number 2, and KO is number 3 at guessing Australia. I did forget Tasmania. There were some things that were lost in the making of that quick drawing. Thank you, Flix. I appreciate that. I see lots of guesses coming in. Make it the whole thing. The whole thing will help you out there. Welcome to everyone joining in, by the way. If this is your first time here, my name is Jane. I go by Princess. I'm a professional etch-a-sketch artist. I talk really fast, and we're drawing etch-a-sketch prompts together. The Was is number 1, Scott is number 2, and Nick is number 3 at guessing Sync. What's up? Whoa! Meeple, look at how many rounds there are right now. It is insane. Nice to see you here, by the way. All right, doing the next round. Kudos to the Was. Is it an issue that you forgot the word sync? That is known to occasionally happen on these streams. The answer is Snorlax. Woo! Kudos to Frida for being number 1. Captain Nudios is number 2, and Iran is number 3 at guessing Snorlax. Relaxo is Snorlax in Spanish. No! I think it's Yado King in Japanese. And then Koi King is Magikarp. Hey, thanks, Arnold. This is 2 syllables, everybody. 2 syllables. The answer I was looking for is postcard. The address is on the right, the letter is on the left, the stamp goes on the upper right, and you hold it like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Woo! You could have made it 1 or 2 words. It should have been okay, but the answer was postcard. And KO is number 1, Fart Chart is number 2, and Sigfrido Gill is number 3. Pame is now number 1 on the leaderboard, by the way. All right, let's generate that next prompt. This one is 2 words, everybody. Do you get points? Yes. Even if you're not on the left leaderboard, you will get points. So you've been acquiring for a while. Let's check out Void Dreams. Let's see where you are on the leaderboard. Let's see. Void Dreams. You are at 38 points, which means that you have guessed additional answers correct at other points in this Guessathon today. Yeah. Here we go. And starting the round. Even if you don't make it to the left leaderboard, you are still getting points, even if you are not necessarily seeing your name on that top leaderboard. If you get it correct, you still accrue points, and the way that the point system works is that the more people who guess, the more points you can earn, and the sooner you are correct, the more you will get. So you only get points if you get correct, but if more people guess incorrectly, then that means that there will still be more points awarded. Like if 100 people guess, but only 40 people get it right, the top person will get 100 points, and then the 40th guesser will get 60. Does that make sense? The answer is shellfish. Frida's number 1, Michael's number 2, and EA Casillas is number 3. Drop some Fs for Frida for being the first to guess shellfish. All right. This one is one word. 2 syllables. That is the second part of the word, all right? And this is the first part of the word. First part, second part. First part, second part. First part, second part. Thank you, by the way, to everybody who has liked this stream today. Autocorrect can be a real jerk sometimes, Lachlan. The answer is uproot. KO is number 1, Sabine is number 2, and Jenny is number 3. Woo! I appreciate that you remembered to like, KO. Woo! All right, let's generate that next prompt. Let's see. I'll do this one. Ooh, the Etch-a-Sketch got real fuzzy over here. I didn't think of the other answer. Make it the one that has 2 of the same letter in a row. Ha, Lachlan, I totally see that. He does look kind of angry. I'm with you there, Shaman. The answer is sheep. Jenny's number 1, Sabina's number 2, and Lachlan is number 3. All right, let's do the next prompt. This one's kind of tricky to spell. The answer is Diglett. Frida's number 1, Pam is number 2, and Shaman is number 3 at guessing Diglett. Drop some Fs for Frida once again. Next one is 2 words. That is the specific way of spelling Diglett. Yes. I've seen how it looks below the Earth bar chart, and it's incredible. I've seen the artistic renditions. 2 words, everybody. 30 people have guessed correctly so far, with just a few seconds left to go. The answer is Taco Bell. KO is number 1, Aaron is number 2, and Shigi is number 3. KO, you were correct that you are number 1 on this one. Kudos. All right, this next one is one word. I'm kind of messing up the drawing, to be honest. I had some brain farts here. Well, a lot of you could tell it was a cobra, so kudos. KO is number 1 once again. Jenny's number 2. Frida's number 3. You are 1 away from a hat trick cobra. A cobra is a type of snake, but I was looking for the specific answer of cobra. All right, let's generate the next prompt. No pressure, KO. No pressure. I don't know if we've ever had a hat trick on a YouTube Guessathon. You guessed Arbok. You were definitely thinking correctly. It was Leo! Well, no one got that one. People were on the right track for it. People were on the right track. The sound, yeah. Alright, this next one I promise will be easier, everybody. Oh, we do have Leos in the chat, Berries. Alas, Bunny, I did see you said it, but the timer did run out. This one's really simple, everybody. It's just... I didn't mean to make this one complicated. Is it really? It shouldn't. Is it really? It's censored. No. Sometimes we get these darn YouTube censors because I have a list of like 2,000 words that I copy pasted from a master list many years ago. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, I didn't know. All right, that explains why only mods got this one. I didn't mean to, everybody. I didn't mean to. I do apologize. This next one will not be censored. That is my bad. Well, Serena was the first to get through. So, yeah, sorry about that. That explains a lot. All right, this next one I promise is going to be more interesting, everybody. I do apologize. Here we go. It was Bruno from Encanto. I guess we really don't talk about him. It's Bruno! It's Bruno! Yeah! I could show you. See? I'm not taking crazy pills, it's Bruno! I guess we really can't talk about him. In my defense, EA Casillas, I did draw him in 45 seconds. Oh, I shouldn't have closed that one link. 1 second, everybody. There we go. Let me just open. There we go. Okay. Now we've got the prompts for the future. All right. That one was a tricky one. Generating the next prompt. You guessed Mozart. There's about a 4-second delay, but if you're experiencing more than 4 seconds, that means that you either have internet issues, like latency problems, or you have, you should exit and re-enter the stream. Sorry about that. Trying to close the extra tabs. Here we go. The answer is crabapple, and Flix is number 1, the Was is number 2, and Savine is number 3 at guessing crabapple. Spicy guessathon. Ooh. You suggesting a little bit of no-no juice? Or and every time I do crabapple, this is a type of apple. You don't want to eat them because they're super sour, but crabapple trees are totally a real thing. All right. Freeze must have the fastest internet in the world. It's like actual entertainment. Hey! That's what's up. It's just one word, and it's like what the full object is. The answer is compass. Sabine is number 1. S is in the chat for Sabine. Flix is number 2, and Sig is number 3 at guessing compass. What place are you in? A place with good internet, apparently, according to the chat. All right, next word. Here we go. It's one word. Well, it can be 1 or 2. Is that how you remember? Wait, always consume. Oh, never eat shredded wheat. Always consume moist pancakes. All right. By the way, thank you so much, everybody who has double tapped the screen. Means a lot. Whoopsies. Uh-oh, I am running low on water. I might have to take a water break. 1 prompt drawn upside down. I love that. Thank you, Bran, for adding the round. I can make that happen. But I won't tell you when. Alright? I won't tell you when. Aran is number 1, Serena's number 2, and Frieza is number 3 at guessing Wi-Fi. Woo! I love that idea, Brandon. That's very fun. Let's generate the next prompt. I will do this one. Delay is real. How bad is it for you guys? Because it should be 4 seconds according to my phone. No, if you type it a second time, you shouldn't move down a place. It will count the first time that you guessed it. I asked Kyle about this. Kyle is the one who built the program. So if you guess it more than once, you're fine. This is a one word. The answer is lockup. Sabina's number 1, Jenny's number 2, and Gabo is number 3 at guessing lockup. All right. The next one is going to be 2 words. You want T9 back? Touchscreen sucks. Well, I'll tell you a story about a time that T9 really did a number on me. I was hanging out with, I was texting a friend, and they asked me what I was up to. And I said that I was doodling on a train, but T9 said, well, a different word than doodle that used the same letters, and it starts with fond, and then it ends in, lay? So T9 kind of did me a bad number there. So, yeah. And something about saying on a train made it a lot worse, you know? My friend just asked, what's up? What are you doing? You know, I'm just doodling on a train. The answer is Christmas tree. And there you go. There is your upside down prompt for everybody. Christmas tree. Ayo. Serena's number 1. The Was is number 2. And Tetra is number 3. Tree Miss Christ. Hey, that's awesome. All right. And let's do the next round. 1 second, everybody. Next one is going to be 1 word. You typed shooting star. Oh, I can understand that. All right, so this is the first part of the word right here. All right, we're looking at that. What do you call that? That's the first part of the word. And this is the second part of the word. Scratching my back. Oh, that feels good. The answer is cliffhanger. Corez is number 1, EA Casillas is number 2, and Blasted is number 3. Welcome to the leaderboard, Blasted. All right, we're starting the next round. This one's gonna be trickier. You got a back scratcher? I should get one. This one is going to be trickier, everybody. And the answer is Puma. Hey, thought I'd do one more upside down one at least. That was fun. Shigi is number 1, Sabina's number 2, and Gabo is number 3. Bam. All right, let's draw the next one. Is it? I don't know. A lot of people guess Puma. I think it's Puma. Here we go. We're gonna draw the next one here. Start of the next round. Thank you, KO. I appreciate that. And boop, 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 boop. Do I know how these look? I thought I did until I started drawing one, and then it got really hard for some reason. Try to give armrests. Void Dreams, it does kind of look like that. Brandon. The answer I was looking for is wheelchair. Tetra, welcome to #1, Tetra. Drop some Tetraminos in the chat for Tetra. What's up? KO is #2, and the was is #3. I used to own some Tetras when I was a kid. Those were the little fish I had. All right. Roll chair. Oh, Shigi. You know, you were on the right track. All right. This next one is 2 words. A lot of people are like, what even is this? I'm telling you right now, the thing I'm about to draw very much so exists, and it's a very common thing. If you didn't know the word before, I can't help that. That's all I'm saying. All right. It's 2 words, everybody. Two words. Whoa, Sabine! Thank you for the support, Sabine! Thank you, thank you, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The answer is pencil skirt. EA Casillas is #1, Frida's #2, and Jenny is #3. Thank you so much, Sabine. Show some love to Sabine in the chat for additional S's for Sabine. Woo! All right, let's generate the next prompt. I will go on a brief grabbing water break, everybody. So take a chance to stretch out, fill up your water bottles as well, and I will be just back in a moment. All right. That is a lot of S's. You don't need to send that many going forward, though, all right? Whoa, that was too many. Don't make me invoke slow chat. That's all I gotta say, all right? Okay. Be right back, everybody. Where is my be right back button? Here it is. Be right back. And I'm back. Am I touring anywhere? At this point, I don't have any major events on the calendar. There will be something happening in May out in St. Louis. So if you happen to be in St. Louis in May, I will be doing an Etch-a-Sketch workshop out there. So keep an eye out for that information as it becomes more available soon enough. I do post on my socials when I do public workshops and the like, so potentially I can see some of you, you know? All right. Let's do the next one, everybody. I do have tutorials, exclamation point tutorials, to check out a bunch of free tutorials I have here on YouTube. You're in Sydney? I'd love to visit Australia at some point. I didn't know that Bluey is a girl. I know Bluey is a girl now, I'll tell you what. All right, here we go. Start in the next round. 3, 2, 1. I just assumed she was a boy. Why? I don't know if you're talking to me anymore. Are you talking to me or are you talking to someone else? My brain is not braining right. I think a lot of people just associate cats with girls and dogs with boys and blue with boy and pink with girl, so it's easy to make that like quick assumption. This is 2 words. Oh, it says the token has— 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. It should have counted it. 1 second. That sucks. I didn't have enough time for it to, it was ski lift. I'm sorry. My token expired. It's not supposed to do that anymore. It's not supposed to do that anymore. I'm gonna have to send this API to Kyle. So the answer was ski lift. I'm sorry, everybody. It didn't count because the token expired on my end. That's annoying. I wish I would have known that when I was in the bathroom break or the water break. I'll talk to him about that. Sorry, everybody. Kyle's the person who programmed this Guessathon for me. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, Kyle's not here right now, so... Bingo is also a girl, by the way. Alright. I've never seen the show. Oh, thank you so much for the $10 super chat! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you for that. Alright, let's see. Thank you for that, for adding rounds to the Guessathon today. The drawing I did is terrifying. It's Spock! Live long and prosper, but the fingers are broken. The was is number 1, Far Chart's number 2, and Savina's number 3 at guessing Spock. Here we go, start of the next round. Frieza, are you, like, mad at me for this assumption? I can't tell if you're, like, looking to pick, like, an SJW fight or something right now. Like, I'm admitting that, like, I didn't necessarily know this when I first learned about Bluey. And I think it's, like, how, like, the internet to this day still calls me a boy when they don't see my hands or my face in a video because they assume that it's a boy that makes art on the internet. It's just kind of like how it is, you know? Like, people make assumptions about things and... Thanks, Nick. I appreciate that. The answer is popcorn. Frida's number 1, Flix is number 2, and KO is number 3. I guess in popcorn. All right. Never tastes as good as it smells. It's hard to get popcorn to taste really good. I do have to genuinely say though, the company that I partnered with, there's like a popcorn brand that I worked with, and it's so cool. And I do think that they do a pretty darn good job of making popcorn flavoring. I worked with Colonel Seasons, and that stuff slaps. 2 syllables, everybody. Yeah, it's a bummer, Frieza. It's just, I don't know. EA Casillas is number 1, Sigfrido's number 2, and Aran is number 3 at Guessing Zipper. EA Casillas is also holding the leaderboard closest to the 1,000-point club today. We'll see what happens. This next one is going to be 1 word or 2 words. Your goal was to get number 1 on the... Oh, but before you sleep, but man. Well, we got 29 rounds left. I don't know if you're up for staying up for 29 more rounds, but we'll see. The answer is shoehorn. Jenny's number 1, KO is number 2, and Cooperlicious is number 3. Kudos to everybody who guessed shoehorn. Jay's in the chat for Jenny, please. Woo! Lachlan, thanks for joining in. Hope you had some fun. Glad to hear that you were enjoying your time here. If you'd like to be informed about future Guessathons and all other types of streams that I host that are related to Etch-a-Sketch and sometimes not, you can always join my Discord, which is linked in !Discord. If you just type that in the chat, you can get access to it, and we would love to see you on my Discord channel. Also, if I missed any of your comments, Discord is definitely the number 1 place to connect with me. They say their tails are a delicacy. That is a clue. The answer is Slowpoke. What's up, Toucan? Nice to see you here. T's in the chat for Toucan. Shave is number 2 and Fart Chart is number 3. I guess it's Slowpoke. You knew it from the face? Very good, Shaven. Alright, next up. 1 word, everybody. The answer is cello. Sabina's number 1, the Was is number 2, and Frieza is number 3. Ooh, I have one. All right. Cello was the answer. Sabine, get some S's in the chat for Sabine. You didn't know how to spell it, and now you do. We got people saying, no fair. I'm not sure. You thought somebody was burning someone with a giant matchstick. I like that visual. All right, here we go. Starting the round. The answer is corkscrew. Frida's number 1, the was is number 2, and Sabina's number 3. I guess in corkscrew, we got a couple people in the 1,000-point club. EA Casillas and Frida. Kudos to both of you for making it to the 1,000-point club. Drop some Fs for Frida. All right, I'm doing this from memory, and I think I got this. Oh yeah, I got this. Oh yeah. I gotta look something up. Okay, I got it. The answer is eggplant. Cooperlicious, welcome to number 1 on this stream. Mirana's number 2 and KO is number 3. Drop some C's for Cooper. Woo! All right. Guessing the next one. Here we go, everybody. This one is one word. Actually. Not the cleanest version I've ever drawn, but I double-checked the spelling of this one. You're gonna want that S on the end, everybody. Thank you, KO. It could have the apostrophe or without. I made a version without the apostrophe. KO is number 1, I guess, in Kellogg's. Aran is number 2, and Frida's number 3. Drop some Ks for KO. Generating that next prompt. Really, Frieza? I never thought about why it was called eggplant. No worries, Frida. I understand you're trying to get to that number 1 and now you can sleep. There we go. The answer is Princess Peach. Jenny's number 1, Toucan's number 2, and Serena is number 3. Drop some J's in the chat for Jenny. Woo, 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 woo. Frida maintains that number 1 spot on the leaderboard. All right, let's do the third one. Or the third one. The next one is 3 words. Sorry, I should have said 2 words. It's Princess Etch. Here we go. 3 words. Oh, yeah. Ooh, good use of emojis, Shaman. The answer is Statue of Liberty. Fart Chart's number 1, Shaman's number 2, and KO is number 3. Drop some Fs for Fart Chart. Oh, Jenny now took over number 1. Very interesting. Made in France, just like Etch-a-Sketch. Invented by a Frenchman. In France, Etch-a-Sketch is known as Telecron. Dark Silver Cloud, thank you so much for gifting that membership. Thank you so much for that, Dark Silver Cloud. Make it 2 L's for the second part. Sorry, everybody. I made it 2 L's. I didn't think about that. Is it supposed to be 2 L's or 1 L? Probably 1 L, huh? Let me look it up. Is it lily pad or lily pad? Dag nabbit. It's supposed to be 1 L. It could be... it's supposed to be 1. Sorry, everybody. It should be 1 L. That's my bad. Hey, looks like Shaman got that gifted membership. That's what's up. By the way, if you ever want to receive gifted memberships, !gift to make sure that you can make yourself eligible to receive them. Alas. I guess it could be 2, but I should have had the other spelling as the second available spelling. Frieza's number 1 F's in the chat for Frieza. EA Casillas is number 2, and Jenny is number 3. There you go. Nightbot just gave instructions in the chat for how to receive gift memberships in the future. You sure did, Shaman. I'll tell you what, YouTube tends to prioritize the people who are the most active in my streams, so... Doesn't mean you necessarily have to be a gifter, but if you're active in my streams, YouTube determines on my behalf. All right. How am I doing? What's up, Tech Level? I'm doing pretty good. Make it plural. Is that the word for it in another language, Shigi? The answer is maracas. Kudos to KO for being number 1. Busy's number 2, and Fartchart is number 3, I guess, in maracas. Alas. Well, it is definitely interesting. So it's tchotchke. Well, I know tchotchke, but that's not tchotchke. It reminds me of the word tchotchke. I've thought about putting tchotchke as a prompt, but I don't know how I would draw it. Can you imagine drawing the concept of a tchotchke? Like, I don't even know. Where are you on the leaderboard right now? Let's take a look at the leaderboard for a sec. I'm gonna scroll through. You are number 15. Just taking a moment to take a look at it with everybody else. All right. Quite the leaderboard variety here. Looking for the next prompt while you all get those guesses in. That loop gives it away, doesn't it? The answer is Airbnb. EA Casillas was still number 1, baby. Drop some E's in the chat for EA Casillas. Sabine is number 2 and KO is number 3. Sabine and Frida are in that 1,000-point club, by the way. Kudos, kudos. All right. Let's do it. Next round. This is what my brain tells me it looks like. And it looks like my brain is telling me correct. That one was from memory, everybody. Next one's gonna be tricky, in my opinion. You might be right, EA Casillas. I think you're totally right. And I think it actually dips down a little bit near the end. Like, there's kind of like a... Florida's just so Florida, you know? Fizzy Freds knows what's up. F's in the chat for Fizzy Freds. EA Casillas is number 2, and Serena is number 3. Woo! All right. Starting up the next round in just a few seconds. You did, KO, you did! Doing this one from memory, it's gonna be tricky. Specific word I'm looking for, everybody. I'm really impressed at number of you who are getting it. I was looking for the word earn. So kudos to everybody who got that one. Toucan's number 1, Mesa's number 2, and Jenny is number 3, I'm guessing earn. Drop some T's for Toucan. Alright, let's do... Alright, this is kind of a fun one. A kimchi earthenware pot. That sounds very fancy. Whoa, a lot of people are getting it. You went way too deep. The answer I was looking for is shadow. Fizzy's number 1 again. Up to the chat for Fizzy. Flix is number 2 and Sabine is number 3. I'm guessing shadow. All right. The answer is umbrella, and Serena is number 1, Savina is number 2, and KO is number 3. Drop some S's for Sabrina. Serena, I almost said Sabrina. Oh my gosh, I combined Sabine and Serena in my brain. Here we go. How does one play when the cat uses one arm as a pillow? Sounds like you got a handicap this round. The answer is Dexter. Kudos to everybody who guessed Dexter. Jenny's number 1, Sigfrido's number 2, and Sabina's number 3. Didi, get out of my laboratory. I will also accept omelette du fromage as an answer to this one. Jay's in the chat for Jenny. That's what's up. Thank you, by the way, to everybody who has liked this stream. I really appreciate it. Dexter's Lab was an epic show for sure. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm going to draw this, and we'll see if anybody guesses it. I'm doing it in a way I haven't drawn it before, which is why I think it'll be harder for people to guess. I'm giving you a clue here. What is this? It's for that. That is for that. This. We're looking at that. It's for that. This is for that. What would you call this? Yeah, what do you want to call that? There we go. You use this for that. The word I was looking for is tissue. The was is the first to guess that. Drop some W's for the was. Fizzy's number 2 and Mad is number 3. Kudos to all 3 of you who managed to crack that code. I guess a lot of people say a napkin. Yeah, I could see it. But I meant for like a nose, you know? Like a nose booger. I don't know. Alright. And starting the next round. Why your chat is delayed? You might want to exit and re-enter the stream if you're getting some major delays happening. Looking for a specific term, and I made the base for a reason. Banana. The answer I was looking for is globe. Serena was the first to crack the code. Fart chart's number 2, and KO is number 3. Drop some S's in the chat for Serena. That's gotta be Saturn. Two words, everybody. Two words. Spelling counts for this one. The answer I was looking for is Jack Skellington. Jenny's number 1, KO's number 2, and Sabina's number 3. He is a bit scary, I agree there. Jack Skellington, you know, all the characters in that movie are a little bit unsettling, if I do say so myself. Alright, starting up the next round. A lot of people are going to be mad about spelling this one, that's all I'm going to say here. The was. The answer is Sagittarius. This is the symbol for Sagittarius. A lot of people were saying girl. So girl is like a circle with a cross underneath, and then boy is a circle with an arrow pointing up. Yes, this one is kind of a nightmare to spell. All right. So remember there's about a 4-second delay, and if you did not meet that 4-second delay, then I do apologize. All right, let's do the next one. I don't know my astrology. I think a lot of us have incidentally learned from these Guessathon prompts. I try to trigger, or not trigger, but I try to like to connect with people that like have all different types of special interests, like geography and vexillology and astrology. Wow, somebody already got... There they are. There are the answers. The answer is chainmail. KO is number 1. Drop some K's in the chat for KO. Savine is number 2. And Iran is number 3. Very good. Very good, Savine. You know me too well, KO. You sure do. That's the thing. I try to draw things differently now and then just to keep people on their toes, you know? Here we go. Just a few final seconds left. Thank you, Shaman. I appreciate that. If you ever want access to this mix, I got it on Newgrounds, and I could send you the MP3 file if you join my Discord if you're not already on there. If you want it, you know. Busy Freds is number 1. Thanks, Flix, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It does appear to be a pair, apparently. I like saying that. A pair, apparently. Busy's number 1. EA Casillas is number 2. And Sabina's number 3. Drop some F's in the chat for Busy. You want to see your place? Let's see. You are number 10. Very admirable. Kudos. All right. Let's do the next round. One moment, everybody. Just got to pull up a couple picks. All right. And the answer is Amazon. Hey! Tetra definitely knows their logos because Tetra is number 1 here. You wrote embryo. Tease in the chat for Tetra. That was a well-earned number 1 spot right there. Serena's number 2 and Gabo H is number 3. So to KO, my secret for doing them upside down is I rotate my reference photos upside down and just do my best to study them. Gina, it looks like a hold up emoji. Hey, all right. I wonder if anybody will guess this one. I hope so. One word, everybody. I don't know how to, here, I'll draw, and like, this is what it comes in. Comes in one of these. And maybe it's like a, you know? It's a CD! The was is number 1. W's in the chat for the was. Shigi's number 2 and Sigfrido is number 3 at guessing CD. Disc was close. I tried to draw like the case a CD would come in on the right. Yeah, I tried to put it up on the right over there. Yeah. Alright, this next one I think more people are gonna guess. Compact disc. I thought about putting that as like a second answer. We are old. Really, Serena? That's so cool. Is it time? Is it time? For the narwhal to bacon for sure. Serena's number 1, Jenny's number 2, and Sabine is number 3 at guessing narwhals. You never knew this animal existed until I watched it. Yeah, I've talked before. I think it's possible that I've talked about this when I've drawn narwhals before, that I didn't know axolotls were real until very recently. All right, we're gonna do the next round. All right. I'm trying to do this from memory. Something like that. And it worked out! Ayo! Wrong social media. The original chill, guys. I like that. We have 69 likes on the board. Anyone who hasn't double tapped the screen yet, it would mean a lot to me if you consider doing so. But also, nice. EA Casillas is number 1, Serena's number 2, and Sabine is number 3 at Guessing Snapchat. Drop some E's for EA Casillas. I don't deserve some of this correct guesses. I don't even use or see these things. But you recognized the logo, and kudos to you. Here we go. I heard you like these. Autocorrect was horrid on this one. Yeah, that doesn't shock me. The answer is Mudkip. Aran is number 1, Farchar's number 2, and Cooperlicious is number 3. All right. feels a lot like the last Mudkip, Shaman. That's funny. I guess I draw Mudkip similar ways. 2 words, everybody. Two words. The answer is Breakfast Club. Fart Chart is number 1, The Was is number 2, and Pame is number 3. Drop some F's for Fart Chart. The Breakfast Club is a fantastic 80s film. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend. It is an amazing movie. Fantastic. Can't recommend it enough. Alright. Starting up the next one. Whoa! Sabine dropping that mad $10 super chat. Thank you so much for that. My God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you so much for that super chat, Sabine. That was very sweet of you. The answer is Voltorb. Needs shading. Yeah, I could have seen some shading on the top, but you know what? 15 people got it right. Kudos to the 15 of you. Aran is number 1, Fart Chart's number 2, and Shigi is number 3. A's in the chat for Aran. All right, let's do the next one. 2 words, everybody. The answer is Ferris Wheel. EA Casillas is number 1, Pame is number 2, and Shaman is number 3. Kudos to all 3 of you for guessing Ferris Wheel. On Ferris Wheel? You said hamster wheel? Aww. Oh, David, that makes me sad to think about. The answer is Gary. Edit Guy is number 1. He's in the chat for Edit Guy. Shaman's number 2 and Cooperlicious is number 3. We got quite a few people on the 1,000-point club. EA Casillas is holding strong at the number 1 spot. But look at all these people on the 1,000-point club right now. My goodness, the top 10 have all broken 1,000. Very impressive. All right, let's do 3 words, everybody. You just joined? Kudos. I loved this game in kindergarten. I loved it. The answer I was looking for is Duck Duck Goose. Serena's number 1, Tetris number 2, and EA Casillas is number 3 at guessing Duck Duck Goose. Make sure to show some love to Serena by dropping some S's in the chat. This one's gonna be really hard, especially if I spell it wrong, so let's spell it right. I'll do this one. Alright, this one is 1 word. Let's start from the middle. One word, everybody. This next one's gonna be 1 word, all right? Wheelo, what's up, Wheelo? Nice to see you here. W's in the chat for Wheelo. First to guess Argentina. Pame is number 2, and Shigi is number 3 at guessing Argentina. All right. This one is 1 word, everybody. I understand people putting the K9 version with the letter K and the number 9. I should have specified that I meant the word that is more traditionally Canine. EA Casillas is number 1, Around is number 2, and the was is number 3. E's in the chat for EA Casillas. Can I pet that dog? All right, this next one is 1 word. No spelling. Sometimes I add a little bit. Is this playable on YouTube? Well, you can play it right now. The answer I was looking for is Starve. Cooperlicious is number 1. C's in the chat for Cooperlicious. Sabine is number 2, and Mo UK is number 3. C's in the chat once again for Cooperlicious. All right. One word, everybody. Me too, Shaman. With starve and then batch as the next word, shoot, I could go for a batch of cookies. I might make one tonight, actually. EA Casillas is number 1. Jenny is number 2. Willow is number 3. I guess in batch, EA Casillas is number 1. Drop some E's for EA Casillas. All right, next up. Actually, one word. Your ping is insane, Mo. I do apologize. It should be 4-second delay. That's the best that I can get. I'm not connected by Ethernet, and to make it would be, making an Ethernet connection in my office would be quite the experience. But I do have gigabit internet, so it really should be reliable. All right. You do have to be real fast. And here we go. Five more seconds left. Scary, man. Yeah, I agree there, Shaman. And the answer is Beetlejuice. We said it more than 3 times. That is true. Tetra's number 1, The Was is number 2, and Serena is number 3 at guessing Beetlejuice. But alas, everybody, we are in hero time. And hero time means one thing, everybody. The only way to save the stream is with the following super chats. Bum, bum, bum. They were fast, KO. What's gonna happen? Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, where's Nurse Joy with that music, right? Ooh. Oh. Alas. Well, everyone, it sure was a good run. I will allow that. If it's your first super like that, I will allow that. Thank you, Sigfrido. You just added 5 rounds to the stream. Drop some love. I will allow that. I know it takes a moment to get through those menus. That is very sweet of you. All right. In the meantime, though, I do have to use the bathroom, so I'm going to be right back, okay? Thank you, Sigfrido, for saving the stream. Make sure to show some love to Sigfrido for that. That was very kind of you. Let's hit that. I didn't mean to immediately in the middle of my sentence do that. Let me just say I'll be right back, everybody. Just a moment. And we are back. Hello, everybody. Thank you for your patience. I had to use the bathroom. And thank you again to Sig for saving the stream. Oh my goodness. Here we go, everybody. Starting in 3, 2, 1. I don't know if I'm drawing this well enough. Alright, one person guessed. It's this! What do you call that? It's one word. Michael. It's the simple version of the word shaman. You're on the right track. I know, edit guy. I thought, well, if they went swimming, they'd want a beach towel. The answer I was looking for is towel. Aran is number 1, Gavo's number 2, and KO is number 3, I guess, in towel. Alright. Make a do-do-do member emoji? That's fun. I like that idea a lot, Shaman. Can Ahmad add that to my to-do list? That's a cute idea. We do have limited emoji spaces, partially because when we lose members, YouTube allows for less emoji spots. It's unfortunately how YouTube does things. So if you'd like more emoji spaces, that's all I'm gonna say is you can join me on YouTube, you know? All right, let's start the round. This is a very silly version of the drawing. Quack. The answer I was looking for is rivet. KO's number 1, Michael's number 2, and Sabine is number 3 at guessing rivet, which is what froggies say. Don't rib it in. Actually, I'm gonna start a little on the left for the next one. It kept changing to rabbit. Oh. David's answer is interesting. The answer is yoga. Sabine is number 1, Aran is number 2, Denise is number 3, or Dennis, however you say it. S is in the chat for Sabine. How much would $500 be? Well, I would say $500 is worth around $500. If you mean how many rounds, I don't have any incentives for beyond $10, so you could gain 7 rounds for a $500 super chat. You would also have my eternal appreciation. I've never gotten a donation of that high before. It sure does, Cheems. I'm with you there. Michael is the first to guess. Sweet 2. Sabine's number 2. And the was is number 3. Drop some M's for Michael. I'm glad you're having fun, Harry. I'm glad you're having fun. All right, let's do this next round. Educate me. This one's like a plural word. I was just looking for the word bubbles. I thought about doing the Powerpuff Girl, but I like to kind of like switch it up, you know? I like to change the way that I do certain illustrations just to keep people who've been regulars on their toes. Thanks, Harry. Serena's number 1. S is in the chat for Serena. The was is number 2. W is for was. And Sigfrido's number 3. S is for Sigfrido. I've never in my entire life done it that way. But alas, everybody. We are back in hero time. Now we have to honor the timer. I know there's like a 4-second delay though, so. Will a hero step forward to save the stream? We need a hero, baby. Michael claims to donate 500. I don't know if that's gonna happen, Michael Vinton. We'll find out though. Prove me wrong. You can save the chat, everybody. Save the stream. 10 seconds left. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I think that does it, everybody. What a stream, am I right? Let's take a look at that leaderboard one last time. One final go. Let's see what that leaderboard looked like so everybody can see what their final place was today. We had EA Casillas at number 1, 1,585 points. Drop some applause emojis for EA Casillas. Quite incredible. Jenny is number 2, and Sabine just got through the 1,500 point club at number 3. Boy, do we love to see it. Let's see what the rest of this leaderboard looks like. Shaman was the last to get in the 1,000 point club as well. Thank you so much to everybody who supported tonight. What a stream. And there we are. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope that you enjoyed today's Guessathon. I try to make them unique every time. That means that if we see a similar prompt, I try to draw it in a new way to keep people on their toes. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you had a lot of fun as well. So if you have any final thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, hostilities, frustrations, now is your time to air out those grievances or those fun times right now. I'll hang out for just a minute or two more, say some final words, and then I'm going to bounce. I'm going to go and make some dinner. So looks like we've got some final goodbyes in the chat. We love to see it. Make sure to join that Discord if you haven't done so yet. Thank you, EA Casillas, for pinging that. I really appreciate it. Never done this well before. You really love this. Thank you. You did great, You were killing it tonight. So many number 1s on the board. So many top 3s on the leaderboard. My pleasure, Cooperlicious. Thank you so much. And yes, have a great weekend, everyone. As a reminder, However, if you haven't yet heard, we did unlock a special goal tonight, and because of that, I will be hosting another stream this weekend. I don't know if it's going to be a Guessathon, but it might be a drawing stream, and it's going to be here on YouTube. So if you would like to be informed about what's going to happen and where and when and all that good stuff, you might even be able to vote for having a say in what happens. So I would love it if you consider joining the Discord to have a vote to see what happens for either Saturday or Sunday. It will be your choice. All right, everybody. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day and night wherever you happen to be in the world. And as always, each and every one of you could be anywhere on the internet. It is the World Wide Web after all, and you've chosen to spend this time with me, which I never want to take for granted. Thank you so much. It means the world to me, and I hope to see you on the next stream. Bye now. Actually, psych, I'm going to try to do that thing. I'm going to try to send you all to another stream. Stay with me for a sec. You want to go on an adventure? I forget about this feature. It's going to take me a moment. It means we're going to hang out for a sec. I know, the audacity, right? If you got to go, you got to go. I get it. But I'm going to see if I could send you all to another stream. Just a second, everybody. I forgot I could do this. It's basically rating, but it's YouTube's version, and they have a different word for it. Oh my gosh, you're going on this adventure with me, everybody. It's going to be fun. I've just got to go to my own content and then get to my own stream. Live. All right, we're going to try, and I'll hang out with you all in the chat for a sec. I have to go to the control room, and there is somewhere where I could do redirect. I've got to figure it out. Just a second, everybody. At least we get to hang out for a sec. Sticky's here for this. What's up? Yeah. I mean, Sticky rated for me, which was very sweet. So I got to figure out how to do I think I have to go into like one of the edit buttons. Maybe customization. There's a button somewhere for live redirect. And we're going to find it together. I did this one time. Live redirect. Oh, it's okay, Sticky. Let me hit cancel. 1 second. We're figuring out this adventure together. Okay, go to YouTube Studio, click content, customization, redirect. Got it. Okay. Okay, so go to edit, customization, message delay, redirect, add. No upcoming content from your subscriptions. Redirects allow you to keep viewers engaged across multiple events. Add a live stream or premiere for people to watch after yours ends. Search. All right, here we go. Oh, this is so sick, everybody. I'm going to send you to my friend. Oh, this is the first time I get to send you all to my friend who's live right now. I'm going to be there in the stream with you. I hope to see you there, okay? If you like video games, if you like Pokemon, if you like Legends Arceus, that's where we're going next. I know it's going to be a different cup of tea, but like, oh, it would be so cool if you all joined me for this. I'm going to be hanging out there for a while, so all right, let's do it. I'm going to do it right now. I'm hitting save. And then I think if I hit, how do I do this now? I think if I hit end stream, it will redirect us. Let's find out. Yes. Okay. Okay. We're going on an adventure together, everybody. You ready? You ready? I'm hitting end. I'll see you all on the other stream. I'll be joining there in a moment myself. Bye, everyone. Hope to see you there. Bye.